talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Lee out there with Williams. And it's Holmgren in its center.
That's about trusting your timing and the feel you have as that shot clock is dwindling. SGA, yes, sir.
Here's Ryan. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Here's Edie. And the dunk by Edie.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. The inside. Black defending. And there it is for him.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Holmgren sends the screen for Lee. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Black, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And Lee with the stuff.
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Pocket 4. It's tipped. Morant's against Dort. Morant left side. Pass to Ryan. Here's Black. The tray. Carries the long-range jumper. Black's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. And there's Holmgren. That's good. On the assist by SGA.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And here they come. He hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
One shot.
Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, Jada, and Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans were not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Just focus on it. What you gonna do about it?
A moment now to check out some numbers for Ty Jerome. Here's Lee. Last game, 26 points. Pass to SGA. They set the pick. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, really a big-time finish by J-Dub. Adjusting to the physical defense and still getting the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1.
Falls for Williams.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Here's Ryan. He's scoring an average of 33 points a game, a stunning total for a truly remarkable play. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And so he hits both.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Ryan the pass to Morant. Down low. Beatty gets the bucket.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Outside, SGA. Over in the corner, Dort. SGA on the wing. Last time out, he had 38 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good again that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Here's Ryan. Morant outside. Going inside.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively. And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Ja Morant? Averaging about 24 points, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City, it's Morant in the corner, and he's good on the 3-ball. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
How many times have we seen the possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now Lee. He's scoring an average of 33 points a game, a stunning total for a truly remarkable play. The shake, and he sinks the layup. Lee's got 6. Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against Dallas. Pass to Black. Lee with the steal. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Lee. Holmgren's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Dort against Morant. Pass to Black. Shot clock at 6. Lee with the steal. Fires from 18. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Here's Coward. SGA defending. Pass to Ryan. Morant against Dort. Egan. And the dunk by Edie.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that one is good. And that's now 10 points for Junior.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Morant looking around. Pass to Black. Inside. And Lee with the stuff.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. He's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Mitchell comes in for Jalen Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. Wallace against Jerome. Clark goes to screen on Wallace. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
I like Ty Jerome, DB. He gives his team valuable lineup flexibility.
That's exactly right, Coleman, because he can play the one guard, he can play the two guard, you can have him run your team for long stretches when your lead guard needs a rest. This guy is incredible.
Here's Morant. The Thunder making the shot. And he drops him away up off the glass. Morant's got 8 points.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Wallace with the screen on Morant. Morant with the steal. Now here's Wells. Covered by Mitchell. The shot by Wells, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. This game coming on the heels of the win against the Kings.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Aldama can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. No good from Lee.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lack that time.
Wells dishes to Morant. Clark goes screen on Wallace. To the middle. He with the block. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 1. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by John Morant. Mitchell kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a nice pass by Oklahoma City. Wallace, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Seattle trails by 4. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Aldama can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. And here's SGA. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. Lock it 2. Wallace, good.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Ty Jerome. Big can out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Black. And it's Spencer in at the 1. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Spencer. Pass to Black. Over Joe. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Black.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Mitchell finds Williams. Now here's Wallace. That's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Wallace has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bryant, and he puts it in from the low post.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you, Kevin.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Seattle shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
To the paint from 8. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 10 points for Big Cat.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Mitchell passes to Williams. And here is Wallace. Out to the right wing. Hartenstein finds Wallace. 6 to shoot. Now it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
That one is off.
Boy, there are so many things to admire about Hartenstein's game. Excellent passer, unselfish on the offensive end, makes floaters at a ridiculous level, and boy, do you know you're going to get a high level of defense and physicality nightly.
That one misses. Seattle has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Big Cat. 5th in scoring. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Joe passes to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Wallace. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Ryan. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Seattle has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Launches it. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 5. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Hartenstein.
Yeah, easy call.
For Seattle, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Ryan, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
first one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
And there's the ball on Ty Jerome. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Williams with the ball. He's got 5. And it's blocked. Here's Ryan. And that one, good. Ryan's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Seattle.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure. Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Rebounded by Joe. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Wallace with a screen for Williams. That's tipped. Now Jerome. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
And so Mark Redknapp calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. As a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
These two teams have really passed the ball well all season. They share it, they move it. It's really a pleasure to watch how they approach the game.
Here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wallace with a screen for Mitchell. Down low, out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Seattle leading by 6. Pass to Ryan. Now Black from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. That's good from Williams. The assist by Wallace. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
What you like about J-Dub is he tries hard to get to the positions on the floor he likes. If he's in the painted area, that's a good spot.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Holmgren is checked in for Jalen Williams.
Substitution.
Lee comes in for Isaiah Joe. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. Morant against Dort. Pass to Black. Lee with the steal. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Lee.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Outside, Dort. Lee outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Ryan. Up and in on the layup. Ryan's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Offensive rebound, and it goes down 2 points. And that's now 18 points for Big Cat.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Holmgren outside. Dort gets the lead. Back to Dort. The three. For the Thunder, another three.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Here's Ryan, accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Ryan's got 20 points.
And the deficit would be bigger if they hadn't been doing such a great job crashing the offensive glass this quarter.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Seattle has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Edey with a screen on Holmgren. Inside, it's stolen by Hartenstein. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Edie finds Black. Back to Edie. And it's blocked.
Man, tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Now Lee for the three. Good on the triple. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
And there's the call. It's going to be a little screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Line for one.
Seattle trails by 8. Pass to Black. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. 52 seconds left now here in the second. Now George. Just 5 on the clock. There's Lee with the 3. And they put it back. And there's another one for the Thunder.
You can just see the development of Lou Dort's game. Gets himself into that in-between area and makes it look easy.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Pass to Black to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Lee's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Thunder. They lead by 12. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball. We played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
In that game against the Knicks, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Thunder.
This is a shooting clinic. If I'm their coach, I'm not changing one thing.
Yeah, when a team is this in sync, they make it look easy, just like us in the studio.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Seattle trails by 12. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Chet Holmgren out there with Lee, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Lee outside. Jacks up a 3, drills the three-pointer. Lee's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Morant. Here's Black. Shoots the 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Over in the corner, Williams. Misses the 3.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Over to the left wing. Out to Morant. Fires for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Morant's got 11.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
Here's Lee. Edey with the rebound. Seattle trails by 12. Pass to Morant. Here's Ryan, covered by Lee. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Ryan. 6 on the shot clock.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency. Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. And you take a look at Lee. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Big Cat.
And these two are having no problems with the physicality in the NBA. Both of them are forced to be reckoned with inside.
Pass to Morant. Beyond the arc. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tend to do. It turns on motivation. What they said to you. Hey man, all day. It's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't be like this. It's gonna take patience. Work constant. Check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies. You might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year. It might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tend to do. It turns on motivation. What they said to you. Hey man, all day. It's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't be like this. It's gonna take patience. Work constant. Check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies. You might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year. It might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's around 30 points per clip, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Pass to Black. Pocket 6. The shot from 20 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Black's got 15 points.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets the lead. Outside, George. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Ryan. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Coward. Here's Heaney. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
Lee outside. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to George. That's good. And SGA with the assist. George got his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to Black. Here's Ryan. Edie with a screen on Williams to the inside. Holmgren with the steal. To the middle. Here's Lick.
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And Morant's got the ball here for Seattle. 15-point game. Pass to Black. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams for 3. Seattle grabs the miss.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, he'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Pass to Ryan. Morant outside. And he makes good on the layup. Ryan's got 22.
Timeout. Timeout. Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Mitchell is checked in for the Thunder. The Thunder leading by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Lee. And the 3 off target. Corsi had done somewhat so far 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Coward. some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Black, no good.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
And it's SGA missing. And Seattle shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. From outside the arc. Black, no good.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
The Thunder with another miss. Seattle trails by 13. Gas to Ryan. This one for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And that's 18 points for the chosen one.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Lee outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer off. And Seattle shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Seattle grabs the miss. White's got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant's against Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Both free throws good from Morant. Now here's Lee. He has 31. Three-pointer. And it's Seattle with the rebound. He's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. A shot off that time. Good D by Mitchell. The Thunder leading by 8. There's Lee with the 3. Ryan with the rebound. Ryan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Coward. He's guarded by Williams. To the inside. Here's Black. A rebound by Mitchell. The Thunder shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Williams finds Mitchell. Pass to Lee. Outside for SGA. Picked him clean. Here's Coward. SGA defending. Black controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Pass to Holmgren. Can they get it? Seattle grabs the miss. Now here's Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 10.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Seattle.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Team swap here for Seattle. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Lee. And it's Case and Wallace in for SGA. Pass to Jerome. Now here's Wells. Defense right on him. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Jerome. No good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Joe. There's the three. Jerome with the rebound. And here's Seattle. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter doors who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
On the wing, Wallace, guarded by Jerome. Back to Hartenstein. And the shot goes in. And it's 6 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
You see, Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
No one near as Jerome lets it go. Off target from outside. Outside Williams. Pass to Wallace. Drives to the hoop. And Wallace slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City Raiders get down to 6 points in the bucket from Jackson. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Wallace. He's got 13. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Wallace with a screen for Mitchell. Launches a three. A shot, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 6. And will return shortly. We have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got one. Ty Jerome out there with John Moran. And it's Big Cat. And it's Aldama with the buck. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Here's Ryan. The pass was put in just the right spot. Ryan's got 24.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Lee. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Black's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Let's get 3-5. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Black with it, working on Lee. Oh, we're going to see the chip here, guys. Oh, boy, that's his second here. One foul of the game, and that's going to do it.
I can't believe he wouldn't exercise more control. I mean, knowing he already had one flagrant foul, you can't be that reckless when you're on thin ice like he was.
Greg, after his first flagrant, you knew the officials were going to have their eyes on him the rest of the way, and Now he'll be making the lonely walk, the walk of shame, back to the locker room. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And Black drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And it's Seattle with the ball, trailing by 5. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the three.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
One of the best screeners in the game, Isaiah Hartenstein. That defender going to feel that one.
Pass to Aldama. Bounce pass for Jerome. Kept alive. Ryan plays it up and hits it in. Ryan's got 26.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 3. Target with his 3. Seattle trails by 5. Here's Morant. Good on the shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Williams. And the shot goes in.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Black. Offensive rebound. Out to Morant. A 3-ball by Morant.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Black grabs the board. Black's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jerome passes to Aldama. That ties the game.
And Warner taking big shots for you in big moments. Grabbing was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. Black defending. Morant against Wallace. From the line. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Black. Here's Ryan. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Ryan. Driving in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Mitchell. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Williams. Dort kicks to Holmgren. No good, unable to run this run.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
To the paint, Holmgren with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Jerome passes to Morant. Pass to Black. There's the triple. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Seattle?
They've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disrupted in terms of what they've done defensively.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. But big time on the offensive glass.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
All free throws good from Dort. Seattle leading by 4. Jerome with it. Pass to Ryan. Here's Black. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Williams. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is running in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Ryan. Back to Jerome. Five on the clock. Seattle needs to get off the shot. Aldama. Out to Morant. There's a screen by Aldama. Tries again. And he can pass it. Got 1 to go. On the contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Morant puts constant pressure on the defense. I'm actually surprised he doesn't get fouled more.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Morant.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials will call back to the screen right there.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Dort, he's checked in for Payson Wallace. Pass to Ryan. Now Black. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
And here is Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. SGA against Morant. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Morant outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Holmgren with the steal. Outside Williams. SGA feeling it out a bit. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the 4th.
Now Black. And looks like the illegal kick was set. That's right. That'll get their attention.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 13. So just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Back to Hartenstein. outside SGA. Here's Dort.
How big time was that from Lou Dort? So strong, so good.
Morant, the bounce pass. Here's Black. They set the pick. Launches it. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Thunder,
Shoot two.
taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout. He's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Seattle trails by 4. And we have a timeout called by Kwamazisalo. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Morant outside. There's the pick. For 3. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. And he does not hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Boy, what a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Dort outside. On deep. Knocks down the 3.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Black in the post. He's against Williams. And
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hot?
outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tremendous length. He's not in shape. Gilgeous-Alexander is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Black with it. He's against Williams. And rejection by Holmgren.
Long, 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
6 to shoot. Hartenstein with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 17-6 run. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now, here's SGA. He's tightly guarded.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
This has reached desperation time.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
There's the double team with SGA. Shoots the three. And there's the three.
Well, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. Well, let's remember, he can hit some of these.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Takes it from 10. Toward outside. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
So at post game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.